To you Pisces. So you Pisces have the Eight of Swords. Oh yeah, thank you by the way for subscribing to the channel. You know, I've said this before, if there was no you, there would be no me. So thank you. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and then you Pisces have the Star card. So let me see, right? Let me see what's going on with this. Okay. Mm. Interesting. Let me just pull some more cards just to kind of see what's going on. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. You put these back. Okay. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll make it a part of the reading. Forget about it. Whatever. So that's very interesting because what I'm seeing here is that you Pisces just got out of a relationship. If it wasn't a relationship long-term, you just got out of something with somebody where you were getting to know them, right? Piggybacking off of what I was talking about the last Pisces reading. You were, okay, so it is confirmed, right? Because I don't think the last time that I could confirm 100% one way or the other. Now, still not at 100%, but it is greater. It's in the 90 percentile. You were getting to know somebody. And overall, right, you felt stuck for a little while because this person came off like they were great. But then when it came to you, Pisces, actually getting to know who they were, that's when you started to feel stuck because who they were is not who they presented themselves to be to you at first. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Star card represented you wanted to kind of take you through it. You Pisces wanted a relationship, but you found out the hard way that a lot of the times, right, Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups, you know, even though someone is willing to be in a relationship with you, it's exactly like what a person that I think of as kind of cool said. You know, I don't know if she watches the channel, but I think it's kind of cool said yesterday, right? That, you know, a lot of people are either broken or they broken. You know what I mean? And the thing is that, you know, real talk, it's easier to get what you want from friends because people are really on their better behavior as friends than it is relationships. Because people present themselves to be healed, they present themselves to actually be eligible, because eligibility doesn't even have, eligibility is way more to do than just finances. Eligibility also is about having like little baggage. It's about not bringing drama as well. So yeah, eligibility is about being able to take care of oneself and actually, you know, have enough finances to, if the two of you wanted to do something and it costs a little bit of money or whatever the case may be, $40, $50, not too much like that. I don't really suggest that a person, you know what I'm saying, spends a whole lot of money, especially unless there's an established relationship. When is that? Honestly, 5-6 months, really. Because, and when I say 5-6 months, I mean you are meeting a person multiple times within a month, once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, maybe more. And the reason for that is because, like, people can essentially rush to spend so much and then you out hundreds, thousands of dollars, you know, as to where if you taking it easy and you seen the person 2, 3, 4 times that month or whatever, once a week, you kind of, oh, okay, cool. You know, they doing their thing. They're not really giving you a whole lot of problems, excuse me, as you getting to know them, right? Maybe more times, you know. The point that I'm trying to make here with that same situation, right, is the point that I'm trying to make here with that same situation, right, is the fact that you'll have individuals, right, who will present themselves to be individuals who are on point, who are healed, but then it's like you get into a relationship with them, or you try to get in one, and then you see how broken they actually are, right? You see how ruined, hold on, you see how ruined, you know what I'm saying? You see how ruined, give me a second. Yeah, you see, there you go. That's better. You see how ruined, I guess it must have got fogged up. But anyway, you see how ruined they actually are. And so now you Pisces are like, why is it that these people even take the time to fake the funk, making it seem like they actually have some sort of, they've healed themselves to a certain extent, and they're not eligible, right? They're not actually eligible to date because they're dysfunctional. So they're going to bring that baggage in with them. And see, that's what the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups represents. Them trying to put their best foot forward, which was a mask in the first place. And then the devil, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, you found out things about them, and it ain't sweet. Who they are, you're not going for it, because you, Pisces, find out the hard way that they can't really be trusted like that. And see, the situation with that is, now you have the Six of Pentacles, right? Which represents how this is about how you thinking, right? The way that they made it seem like the relationship was going to be 50-50, right? 3 on one side, 3 pentacles on another side. But then it turned out to not be that. So the Ten of Swords now and the Empress are all about how you, Pisces, had to essentially walk away from that. That's what happened a few days ago, right? When I did you Pisces' reading, you essentially had to walk away from them, because you're done with them. Who you thought they were is not who they actually are. And so you don't want anything to do with them. But then the Lovers and the Four of Wands, because you Pisces, you gave to them, right? Wanting to find out who they were. And you actually did find out who they were. They're dysfunctional individuals. And then you have the Lovers. You're looking out for yourself. Because the person whom you were becoming, right? Or I ain't gonna say who were becoming, but you could have became, you didn't like it, right? And I know that's more than 10. I know I usually give 10, but I drew it, so I figured, well, why not, right? Be unpredictable. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that you Pisces aren't going back to that. And you don't have to. And what I mean when I say go back to that, I mean going back to like making the same mistakes, holding on extra tight to somebody, being dysfunctional, in the sense that you are holding on to them. They're showing you all kind of disrespect, and then you sticking around. And this is dependency. This is dependency, or this is codependency. What is the difference, right? Well, there is a slight difference. Dependency is when one side overly leans or depends, that's why it's called dependency, on another person. Codependency is, it goes both ways. You're overly depending on each other in certain ways. So there's certain things about both of y'all's character that is making it so that even though the relationship is dysfunctional, because a lot of codependent relationships usually are dysfunctional, you're still making it work, because the two of you haven't learned to essentially get away from one another as of yet, and to detach oneself from this stuff. And so you Pisces have been working on your dependency issues, You're working on your dependency issues. A lot of you Pisces have worked on your dependency issues. Sorry, I was reading something. And you're not going to go back to a person crossing a boundary with you, right? And just being, outrageous or whatever, and then going back to them. No, you Pisces are done with that. You know, I had somebody recently, you know, call me a punk or whatever the case may be, you know, use the B word or whatever. And it wasn't, and the thing is, it's not even a B word, cause I, you know, I got a pirate's mouth. I be, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's the fact that the person is wasting my time. The person is constantly talking about my prices. Oh, you can't provide anything cheaper than that. But so you telling me between yourself and your husband, you can't afford $50? Between yourself and your husband, you can't afford $35? And the reason why the husband in it is because the husband, if the person has a husband, contacted me allegedly. Hey, you know, my wife loves your readings and stuff like this. Okay, that's cool. And then supposedly the husband is complaining about the prices too. So it's goofy. So you telling me between the two of you, you mean to tell me that the two of you can't afford $35, $50 for 30 minutes? It's goofy, because that's the same kind of situation. You know, you going in and you doing all this and you doing all that, but then at the end of it, right, she do all this and then come back now, right, block me after I wanted her to. But I meant for her to block me permanently, because I could live with that, right? I ain't scared of that. I ain't scared to be blocked by people and all this goofy nonsense. I'm not afraid of abandonment. If you want to go, go. I'm not. And then when you get over your abandonment issues, which I used to have, that's when it is that everybody will say, oh, you know, you too cold or whatever. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. But, you know, now the person wants to come back. Oh, I support you. I'm cool. No, thank you. Cool. I just went ahead and blocked that person. Nah, I'm cool. No, thank you. Because that's what's going on, right? You know, you're not, if people are crossing your boundaries, you Pisces are staying away from them, because what is that? So let's clarify some of these cards, right? It's the principle on standing up for yourself. It's the principle of not allowing those people to cross serious boundaries. I got a problem, and that's one of my boundaries. My boundaries is don't come around me doing me favors. And I want to clarify that. Don't come around me doing me favors in the sense that you calling yourself cool with me and then you low-key got problems with me and you throwing out these shots and you doing all that. Listen, if you got a problem with me, be direct about it. You know what I mean? Don't do no lame stuff. Be flat out direct about it. If you have a problem, I'll hear you out. But this nonsense or whatnot, and again, I take that type of stuff seriously, because people be wasting years. Let's clarify the lovers. People be wasting years of their life behind infiltrating friendship groups, right? Just to proverbially backstab them and then be like, oh, well, I did it for the greater good. It's like, yo, you spent 2 years being somebody's friend, goofy. That's a lot of time to be a Benedict Arnold, yo. You have the 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and then you have the Temperance. So to clarify the lovers, and that's my point, like the fact that you, Pisces, you regret being dependent before. And the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles, so you're not going back to that. You're not, dealing with that again. The 10 of Cups and the Temperance is about how, because at the end of the day, why would you return to that state of being, right? That state where it's like you, Pisces, are being disappointed with somebody because they're basically amping you up or pumping you up, right? To where they're going to do something big and then they end up falling through, all to teach you, oh, people disappoint. Yeah, but how many times is it that they're going to disappoint you? They're disappointing you multiple times in a row. And it's like you already get the lesson. No one is perfect. People are gonna falter. That's fine. But at the same time, if they're looking to have you in a relationship, they better stop faltering all the time. Right? So the Ten of Cups and the Temperance is about, yeah, you Pisces just have more self-respect. And now you're not gonna put up with idiots that want to run the same kind of dependency game with you before, trying to get you hooked on them and dependent on them. You Pisces understand, look, yo, if things fall through, then they fall through. You still are gonna move or head in the direction that you Pisces need to go into. And again, a lot of people are not going to be able to deal with that. So that's pretty much it, right? Four of Wands, here they are trying to be romantic with you and everything like that, trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to be romantic with you and try to get you to stop and all of that. But you Pisces aren't caught up with the romanticism to the point where you allow it to cloud your judgment. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're coming up on 19,000 already. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.